Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Then I hand out little quarters. I said, guess what? We're going to worship God today with our money. Here's your money, here's your money, here's your money. As they get older, then they'll understand the work ethic and the tithing. And, but all I'm trying to do is to provide a model and an excitement about the giving. So I know they don't understand that they've had to labor and it's difficult to get that.
Well,
You understand?
and with the younger ones too, they may look at the plate and go, what's going on when they're in church? I mean, when they're really small, they don't understand that that's money going in there because they see checks or they see envelopes. And it's like, what's going in the bowl? What?
Well, I used to always think that they were actually taking it out.
What I can do is I can provide a bag of quarters and I'll just stop depositing what shows up in the orange bucket. And we'll just start recycling it off.
And just give everybody a quarter. Nobody has to fight. She got more than I did. That's not what we're going there. Just alleviate it. Give them all the same. I said, this is another way we worship. And then I always try to repeat. How do we worship God? We got up this morning and we got dressed and obeyed Mommy and Daddy. That's one way to worship. Number two, what's our second way? Oh, we worship Him with thanksgiving, praise in our heart. What's the third way we worship? And every time I get to another form of worship, I say, let's worship God with money.
And see, she's dealing with the how do we worship, what is worship?
Yeah, and
without
I do it
even
consistently all the way
addressing it.
through,
Yeah.
and then they have to back up and go, oh yeah, we worship with this, we worship with that, we worship with this. Let's worship God now with prayer.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Him. Oh, now let's worship Him with our money. Oh, let's worship Him with our song. Let's worship Him with our confession. Whatever.
I think another way, Kent does such a great job of this with Sunday school. My kids are so excited when he comes with wads of money numbers or whatever.
He's a money tree. The money tree's here.
But he makes, and we reinforce it. Well, I got $20 in Sunday school. Is that your money?
Yeah.
No. Did you earn it? No. Who doesn't want it? God. Well, then it goes right back in the offering plate. And so if you're going to pass out quarters, to make a point that this isn't your money, it's really not my money, but we're going to give it back to God because it belongs to God. And so then you can tie something to it than just passing it here. Here's a quarter for you to put in this thing.
Yeah.
Well, make a lesson out of it.
Yeah.
I'm giving this to you, but it's
Because
not
God
your
gave it
money.
to me,
So
and
I
I'm
want
giving
you
it
to
to
give
you.
it.
So,
Right.
yeah. All things come from Him. We don't have to.
So the quarters are already there.
That's a good.
Yeah.
I like a lot. Anything else? As a new person, was there anything that you noticed that just stands out that you don't know why we did it, or?
I wish I'd known, prepared myself beforehand.
Well,
Because I
I gave you very
no,
little
no,
instruction.
no, I'm just kind of slow. I don't think about things,
Yeah, I would recommend, I know it's busy, but I would recommend going through the lesson that you're going to be doing the following week, the Bible story, just so that if you have to abbreviate it, you can, just so that you know ahead of time. But we've tried to design it so that y'all don't have to do any preparation to make it easier for you.
I guess the other thing is, what expectations do you have for the children? And I guess that goes back to the rules thing. We expect the kids, really, I was surprised to hear that we do expect the kids to sit down and pay attention.
I expect them to be joyfully obedient
At all times.
at all
But
times.
that would help, knowing those rules. Yeah, we really do expect them to sit there and pay attention.
Yes.
And I need that for my own kids. And they need to know that I know what the expectations are.
But then again, it goes back to, we're still going to be teaching them that every week, and when they get to big church, they're still going to be, they're children.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you're not. Not on the immediate window, but in the big picture, you're making huge strides. But yeah, it's drilling them on the rules. Yeah,
And
the
in-
expectations.
And in this venue, we can say, remember why we're here. We're here to worship God. You can't do that at big church every time, but that's how they can learn. We're here to worship God. Remember, you can do that, we can do that for God, not for us.
And y'all give up a month of church, so that's a form of worship in your sacrifice and your offering at that time. So I love that.
But we do get the first half of church, which is great.
Yes,
We do get to worship.
that's true.
And it's nice that Carter's posting his sermons online now, so.
Yeah,
Go
and if
back.
you're in the infant room, you can kind of hear it, which is nice. Someday, hopefully, we hope
Sometimes.
to have it 5 this year.
He's awake.
Yeah.
Unless Ava's
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. While I have so many of my volunteers here, y'all know we've added that extra floater volunteer. You're welcome. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to do that. I think it was after my second or third week of me being in there doing it, I kind of went, oh, we need more help.